Well, hello there, guys. How's the beautiful tribe? Wonderful Sunday today. Yeah, it's beautiful where I live. Beautiful today. All right, so I thought I'd get back on. And we would do, I don't know, just whatever kind of reading comes out, basically. I got a new deck. I talked about it in the last couple of readings. Just an oracle deck. But I'm really liking this deck. The cards are beautiful. I like these messages. The artist, amazing job. But I like this because she has messages that other people don't have in their decks. So it's kind of nice to have this addition. All right, guys. All right. So the overall energy here is someone's destiny. Okay. Someone's destiny. This is the overall energy. Look at these cards. I love these cards. This deck, I don't use it that often. It's a special deck. It's meant to be used in a bunch of different ways. And there's a bunch of cards in this deck that the way they're interpreted by the person that, this is their deck. Very different. Very, very, very different. So this is, it's called Dreams of Gaia Tarot, okay? So I thought, well, let's get some decks that I haven't used for a while with the new one. And then we're getting down to the end of the homemade cards before we roll the baskets over and we start over. So we got, it might take 2 more videos before we get through all these, but got that many more names to get through, okay? This is left over. That's left over. We've already gone through. We've already dumped that many in this whole basket, okay? So anyway, I add to it all the time. When I go to the store, I always head over to the office stuff and grab another set of index cards. And then just, because I have no, if you come to my house or to my office, I have notes and paperwork everywhere. I have sticky notes all over. And then, the sticky notes that are electronic on your computer, I have those too. I love sticky notes. I really do. All right, let's see. All right. So, destiny, 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 destiny. Someone's destiny. Okay? Well, we got self-sufficiency. One thing here, a little concerning. Well, there's a couple cards that are a little concerning, okay? We got coming apart. Now, this is also a relationship that it's someone's destiny is causing this relationship to come apart, okay? Because one of you in this relationship has a different path than the other, okay? So, one of you's figured it out. We'll see if the other has. Maybe this will be a parting of the ways. It will be amicable and not, like War of the Roses, all right? Compass. It's upright, so that's good. Moonlight's upright. Wishing well is upright. Listening's upright. So, that's good. The star's upright. 2 of Wands is upright. 3 of Swords is in the reverse. Now, these are different. These have different meanings and on this deck. And I love, this deck is serious. Serious, man. When I get that deck out, okay? These are the gods. They send down these angels. And I only pull this deck out when I feel that things, need to have serious attention or serious messages need to be brought forward that people don't want to listen to. Anyways, we have death in reverse. So there's no transformation for this relationship. This relationship, from what I'm hearing, brought a lot of toxicity to someone's life. This relationship physically made someone sick, okay? Now, that can mean a lot of different things. We're not sure yet here, okay, about what, until I dig deeper, we'll get to the bottom of this. I heard mentally as well. Spirit just, don't forget that one. Okay, so mentally as well, that is going on. There was a lot of codependency in this relationship for these two people. These two people basically got together. This was not love. They tried to make it love. They tried to convince each other it could be love, but there was no love. These two came together for various reasons, but there was one they both had in common, and it was to hurt someone else. And it backfired. They did not hurt the person that they intended to hurt. I mean, I'm saying so many people do this, and I don't understand it. It's the funniest shit to me, because I'm just like, I don't know. I can't comprehend this kind of thinking. I'm not this desperate. I don't know. I mean, if you want him, honey, I mean, why are you going back to the person in the collective that you stole him from, or whatever you believe you stole him, okay? From what Spirit's telling me, she let him go. So, you have him, you won the stupid prize, and you're still not happy. And you're still coming after this past feminine energy. Now, if you two are so in love, and were meant to be, she would be a thing of the past. This feminine would be a thing of the past. Do you hear me? So, think about that. But it's really not going to matter, because this relationship has fallen apart. It did a long time ago. It was never meant to succeed. To have success with this relationship. I mean, yeah. So one of you is an earth sign, a feminine earth sign here. Okay? You have wealth throughout your family. You have an attitude. You have a sense of entitlement, they're telling me. You have accomplishments. You've been successful. You have abundance. You have wealth. Yeah. It wasn't all yours, though. You flew on someone else's coattails. You have confidence when you're in public. When you have the right mask on, right? You finally found out money doesn't buy happiness. This is when greed takes over and you have a loss of mentality. Okay? Just saying. This feminine energy likes men to fight over her. Yeah. Okay? Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo feminine. One of these masculines is a fire sign. I heard one's a water sign too. In one situation. There's multiple, but that's for one right now. She likes to play both sides. These guys were good friends at one time. She likes to get these two riled up, pissed off, big time. She's very selfish, this feminine energy, okay? She's very good, though, at pre-planning. She's a very calculated person. She knows how to sit back and have patience, too, this individual. She knows how to delegate. Okay, bossy bitch, I heard. Bossy bitch. I don't know who that's for. She comes up, though, around the right people, peaceful and happy. But the real people that know her know that she is very spicy underneath all that. Devilish, I heard. Hot-headed. She puts on another mask, though. Like this. She's a shapeshifter. Full-blown shapeshifter. Okay? And there's another one out there, Spirit just reminded me. Okay? There's also a fire sign feminine out there. Aries, Leo, or Sag. But whoever this is for, this is your destiny. Woo, the devil. Yeah. You made a choice. And once you made this choice, ooh. Wow. Somebody really was fighting their dark side. Somebody really went, dark night of the soul. Huge dark night of the soul. This? See that? That's someone's dark side. Spirit, I'm not supposed to use this card as the devil card. This is someone that was fighting. Do you see this? Do you see the dark and the light here? Do you see that? Choices? See the snake hanging? Look, just look for a minute. All those things here, okay? Whoever you are, the choice you just made it's going to affect your destiny and the rest of your life. There's 2 men involved too, behind the scenes. But whoever you are, this was your dark side you were fighting. Masculine. Not feminine. There's a masculine out here. There's 2. I just said there's 2 masculines. One of you fought this dark side of yours that was before getting the best of you, not now. No. You got a grip on this. Yeah, absolutely. Pulled your head out of your ass, man. Look at that. Hero. I said one of you was a fire sign, so there you have it. Okay. There's abundance coming. Hold on. I want to read this hero card. Hold on. I'm getting the book because I want to read this card to you guys. I believe this person right here is one of you masculines. I do. And I believe there's a feminine energy here too. That's in their Empress energy, which has, I mean, she hasn't popped out yet, but I can feel someone has, Spirit goes, they ride in that energy. There's a feminine out here that rides a Harley. I just heard a Taurus. Feminine that rides a Harley, possibly. So, I don't know. Whoever that's for. Alright, hold on. I'm going to find this. What's that card? Hero. Oh, you guys, I watched the best movie last night with my son. Oh. So, it's about this family. They had these boys. They had to flee from Turkey. Anyways, if any of you guys are basketball players, they're Greek. Giannis and what's his brother's name? Now I just had a brain fart. Anyways, there was 4 brothers ended up in the NBA, but their story, how their parents had to leave one of the older brothers behind with the mother at the time, because of what was going on, and they fled to Greece because, you know, they wanted a chance and they thought that they would have a better life there, and then they could soon, you know, bring over their son, because they had to leave him when he was a baby. Well, anyways, they went on, they had other kids, and these poor people, beautiful family. Oh my God, there was so many cool sayings that they had as a family, the love that they all had for each other. But this family went through it, man, and people didn't treat them good, and so many people tried to make it very hard for these boys, for their parents, but the love this family had. And anyways, they ended up making it. So I'm sure a bunch of you know who Giannis is. If you play basketball. He's I think they call him the Greek Freak. Anyways, my boys played basketball. Still love basketball. And my youngest son, I can't tell you how many times he's watched this movie, and we just cry. We watch it. They're happy tears, though. They're beautiful tears. But man, you watch this movie, and it's true. It's the story of how they came to their experience and where they ended up. The NBA drafting him. And it's funny because where I live, the Jazz, they had a chance to get him and they didn't take him. But it just puts your life back into perspective. It really does. These boys at one time, they only had one pair of basketball shoes. And they would go to this rec center that was free. And they ended up on a team. And this guy that was the coach there, he really loved these boys and did a lot to help them out. But they used to have to take turns playing because they only had one pair of shoes till their dad was able to come up with the money and get two pairs for them. But there's just so many, I don't know. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It really puts what love is with the family into perspective. Yeah, we just kept talking about it over and over. And then this morning, my son, he loves to watch these videos. We were eating breakfast and he came up and there's this guy that he likes to follow and he goes around to homeless people all over. And he'll ask them for, he doesn't come up and completely look homeless, but he'll walk up and sit next to him or something and ask them, like, hey, I'm really hungry or I'm having a hard day. And every one of these homeless person will give them something or move over and let them sit by them or share a blanket or give them a part of their food. It's beautiful. It makes me cry every time that we watch these together. And then, the person sits with the homeless and then gets up and goes to leave and hands them an envelope. And the envelope is just full of money. And you should see these people when they turn around and they open these envelopes. It's like the best feeling to see and watch and to know that, oh my God, there is really good people still out there. There really is. And that's what we're all supposed to do. So I don't know. I just needed to bring that up. We always talk about all the things we would do, he and I, to help other people. If we had just a whole bunch of money, the different charities and stuff that we would do, we would love to go and just do nice things like that. But it's good to watch those kinds of things in like that other movie because it puts you into perspective as a human being. We all get wrapped up in our problems. We all get down. We all get in that mindset of poor me. I don't care who you are. We all do it. It's human. We do. And you have to snap yourself out of it, A lot of people sometimes get down and out for so long that they have a hard time seeing what other people have versus what they have instead of going, but I do have this, we do have this. So anyways, it's just a beautiful, beautiful moments that we got to watch, and all these people that had the ability and the opportunity to help other people, and they did it with such love, and it's such a feel-good thing, Anyways, I told my son this one because I think it was on TikTok he watched, and I said send that to him because I was going to post it on my Facebook because it makes you feel good to see that. So I wish we had more people sharing their good stories out in public because it gets so saturated with negative and scary stuff and depressing things. And so I don't know. I just wish personally I could see, people post more. And I love laughing. We sit all the time and listen. My boys and I, we always have done this though. We love comedians and we love to laugh. And when we start laughing, we are loud. We are so loud. And we love the rawest, twisted, stuff like, You gotta know if any of you know who Bill Burr is. I mean, he's a total smartass. Like, he's me in mail form. He just says it as it is, and he doesn't care. He lets it rip. And I mean, but he's not stupid. He's very smart, but he's so good at conveying what he's wanting to say through a joke. It's actually quite serious, and what he's saying, you should think about it. And yeah, you're right. That's a really good point. And other people aren't seeing this, and bringing attention to something that needs attention brought to it, but throwing some twisted humor on it. Okay. I know on my channel, I've heard, I can hear thoughts, and so sometimes I can hear people that are on the channel that aren't on here for the right reasons, things that they're thinking, and you know what? You aren't the one that gets to deliver these messages. You'll have your own journey, and you'll see fit to deliver them how it works for you. This and how my style is for me only. It may change over time, you know. There's certain readings I fought forever not wanting to do against Spirit. And then Spirit would do certain things. And I just finally learned to do what they wanted. Let me put it that way. Like, finally, it's like, all right. I'll quit being so stubborn. I'll just do it, you know. And I've said before, I have to deliver some hard messages. So I have to put a sense of humor on it, peeps. If I don't, some of these messages break my heart. I am a very deep individual, and I have one of the biggest hearts you'll ever come across. And I'm way more sensitive than people see. I only share that with, a few people. I'm strong. I'm very tough, fierce. I'm very open-minded. I know how to think outside the box. If you cross me, you'll know. And I won't let you back in because I'm not stupid anymore. I don't have time for that shit. But my style is not for everybody, and I know that. But I always put a message in every video I put up. There's always a message for everyone. There's always little messages I link in everything I'm saying and doing for you guys. So no matter what, if it's not your story, if you are here for the correct reasons, you're going to still you could watch every one of my videos and you're going to get something out of it. If you're on here for the correct reasons. If you're not, you won't. There's somebody that keeps going on. They're trying to just pick a fight with me, and I know who it is. And I don't care. It's not going to work. And we'll sit and say things like trying to, poke at the bear about certain videos or titles or things I put up or things in the video. And it's like, you're obviously not on the channel for the right reasons. Because all of these things you're asking me, you wouldn't have asked me if you would have watched the videos with an open heart and you had pure intent. But you're not. Because you would have got the message. Okay? So, I know, like I said, once again, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. It's okay. I don't get offended. It doesn't bother me. There's a ton of other channels of readers that I have. You feel free, get in there. There's a lot of people that are different than me. Watch them if you don't like the way I read or you don't think the messages are for you. It's okay. Just move on. We don't need to be negative. We don't. So some of you love my style, love my sense of humor. You're my people. You're part of this tribe. You're my extended family. And those are the people that I want here with me. Those are the people I want cheering me on to get these messages out. To help bring up the vibration. To be that person when you feel alone or down and out. You can flip on one of my videos and you can laugh. You can laugh. I mean, like I said, I've had to have a giant sense of humor to get through so much stuff I've been through. And I taught my boys to have that. And I grew up with people that had great senses of humor. And I love laughing. I do. So it's a part of who I am. you know? And if people get upset, hey, I make fun of myself way more than I make fun of anyone else, okay? And when my kids and I get together, we have the best time. We even rip and make fun of each other, laugh our asses off, you know? I grew up with that with my mom and my brother, my dad. So when it's all in fun, and people don't have any malicious intent, that's one thing. But I don't know. I was supposed to get that out there for a couple of you. That no matter, that's why all my videos are timeless too. You can start at the top, start at the bottom, start at the middle. Just start scrolling down. If that thumbnail grabs you, the title, the picture, anything, the description, you're meant to watch that. There's a message for you. Don't worry about the date that was put up. Don't worry about the zodiac signs in it. Listen to the messages. Maybe that's the only reason you were supposed to click on that. Okay? I've had videos come up from other people. They were, oh my God, a couple years past. But they're in the feed for some reason that I'm in, right? Click on it. That's happening to me now, or it just happened, or it's I know it's coming. Okay? That's because I'm finally on that timeline, guys. Okay? That's what happens when you go through ascensions, when you level up, when you close out past cycles, when you close doors, when you nail that coffin shut. Okay? Yeah. 100%. So, I just wanted you to know that. All right. All right, let's find this hero card, and we'll get back on to this reading. The hero. Let's see. Someone's third eye is completely open. There's a Libra energy here too. So one of you may have Libra highly aspected all over your chart, okay? Why am I not finding that? X11. This is driving me crazy. Hold on. All right, we're just gonna go through here because it's not making sense. It's coming up here. Hold on, guys. Oh, I think it's the next one. Nope. That was... Oh, it's X11. It's 12. All right, we're getting closer. What? It's so weird. Oh, okay. This is fire energy. I hate this book. This book is so hard to find. The person that did this book, like, they're not in the elements correctly. Anyway, sorry. Okay, I think we're getting closer. Yep. Here, finally. Okay, the hero. Okay. Think of this as your guardian, okay? Somebody that loves you very much, okay? Somebody that is your protector, okay? Your savior. This is the part of you that would be the activist, the humanitarian. This is the honorable side of you. This is you standing in your integrity. This is you being honest with yourself, okay? This is you being very reliable, selfless. It's a person that would have noble qualities. Let's see, what does this say here? Okay, let's read now. That's all I was coming. Okay, so this is, you're being given a second chance, an opportunity for redemption. This is somebody that's avoiding gossip, chaos, third-party situations. Doesn't want to have any of that. Doesn't want to have accord with others. This is a person that wants to be respectful of themselves and others, okay? And this is someone that believes in ordinary people that can do extraordinary things, okay? But you know, when you're in this energy, when you come across people that are lying, you automatically know. You're a sensor. You're a bullshit detector, okay? When you're in this energy, this is like sleuth energy too. So there's heavy water besides fire here, okay? You're your own PI, okay? And this is when you finally, maybe before you were kind of materialistic, you were driven by opportunities, by money, by nice things. Now you're driven, and you've established a lot, and you've lost a lot. But now, because you have choices, you're making different choices this time around. A person led you down a road that looked good, it smelled good, it tasted good, but it was an illusion. It made you delusional, Spirit told me. And like you are now putting other people's well-being in front of your own. Before, not so much, they're saying, okay? So the hero, it says, the hero represents someone we all admire for their noble qualities, their courage, and their willingness to champion and rescue the weak and the vulnerable. In the past, the hero would ride in and save a village from thieves and villains, rescue damsels in distress, and battle against injustice. In the present, they are doctors who work to save lives in lands ravaged by war and disease. They are environmentalists who place themselves in harm's way in order to save the forest, the ocean, and the animals that dwell within. They are the soldiers, the firemen, the paramedics, and the police, all of them ordinary people who serve and protect and often put their own lives at risk in order to save the lives of others. The hero could be the mother in you who jumps out of a burning building in order to save a child's life. The man who dives in front of a car in order to knock another person out of the way to save another one. Or the man who risked drowning himself to rescue another from rushing floodwaters. In modern times, the hero is the guardian, the protector, the savior, the activist, the environmentalist, and so much more. They serve without question. They serve for little or no reward. They serve simply because it is the right and the honorable thing to do. They are ordinary people who perform extraordinary feats. In the past, the hero was often said to be fated to do his good deed. In the present modern day, heroes make a choice to serve. But there is also a modern day chivalric code that can, if we all choose to live by it, make heroes of us all, because we consciously choose to live by an honor code in a time when honor is often lacking. Those who live by the code are honest. A person who lies is a person who cannot be trusted. And if a person cannot be trusted, how can they be esteemed? Those who live by the code are loyal, and that loyalty will not waver even in times when it may not be deserved. They are courteous and respectful. The modern day hero who lives by the code knows that all lasting relationships are built upon a foundation of honesty, trust, and respect. And don't forget loyalty. They are men who honor and respect women, not because they deem them to be weak, but because they are partners. They're their helpmates. They're their life bringers and nurturers. He is there to protect the one who nurtures. To harm a woman, or worse, a child, is the worst crime he can commit. There are women who honor and respect men, not because they are subservient, but because they are equals, helpmates, providers, and protectors. She is the one who nurtures. To seek to make him less or like her is to go against nature itself. They are just and will fight for justice, even when law and justice are in conflict. Those who live by the hero's code will fight to defend those who cannot defend themselves, even if that means bringing the laws of the land. They do not delight in the pain and suffering of others. They refuse to partake in gossip or rumors, because to do so is to hurt oneself as much as it to hurt another. Modern day heroes believe in love and commitment, honor and justice, integrity, forgiveness, honesty, respect, and service to others. They are the core values that inspire them to serve the greater good and to act in a selfless manner. They strive to be the very best they can be for the good of humanity. Remain humble, because they do not act in order to gain favor or standing. They also understand that no one is perfect. They are not perfect. They have made mistakes and will make more. This is why they will also show mercy and give others a second chance at the opportunity to find redemption. When the hero appears in your life or in a reading, you are being asked to embrace the code to act selflessly for the greater good. It is time to be the best person you can be, to resist pettiness and behavior that makes you less than you could be. We cannot all perform heroic feats, nor are we all meant to. However, we can choose to hold ourselves to a higher standard and treat all those we meet with dignity, kindness, and compassion. Woo! That's a great card. I love that. That's beautiful. Beautiful. So, someone's got some great things coming for them. Okay? There's definitely a masculine and a feminine energy out here standing in this. You made the right choice, guys. You fought this dark, dark, dark side of yourself. People got involved that shouldn't have been. You already saw it. Here's another one. Right in the middle. Okay? But whoever you guys are, you know, you made a choice. It was hard. You shed a lot of tears over that. But you knew that this choice you made was about this. A bunch of you were tired of people making choices for you. A bunch of you were trying to always make other people happy, and it just never seemed to be enough, and you still were put down for who you were. Okay? There's abundance, though. I want you guys to see this. There's abundance. That's the end result. Because you made an awesome choice. Okay? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Somebody out there made a great choice. Okay? Let's see what else. Got abundance. Somebody's stuck trying to get a new beginning going. They're in an old partnership. It's a fire sign energy. It's one of those masculines that we showed in that, yeah. Yep, as soon as I said that. All right. Whoops. Someone's stuck in a partnership. They want to have a new beginning to go forward. You've moved past this collective, so this is someone else's energy. Okay? It's those two masculines that we're battling. Here they are again. Yeah. They hooked up with this. This is also why death is in reverse. But you also made a choice. So there was some stuff going on behind the scenes that it got your perception was off skew for a while, I would say. You weren't sure. You thought you could sense this energy. You thought you knew who was playing this in the background. For you. You thought. You questioned it. You kept going back and forth, back. This is death energy. It's all been reversed. She's screwed big time. Yeah, you're the scribe. Okay? One of you masculine energies out there, you're an air sign. King of air kind of energy. You also run around an emperor energy at times. You're not super comfortable there yet. You haven't, you know, mastered all those different kings. But you definitely have the scribe energy going on. And I love that. We love that. You're a manifester. Okay? Yeah. A bunch of you are keeping faith. Okay? Especially this person that likes to scribe. Okay? This scribing energy. When this card comes up, I'll give you some more stuff on this card. Hold on. Just got to one more. Woo! Oh, someone's juggling their finances. Yeah, someone's perception is off about money. The who? Me? Not me? Oh, I didn't do it. That's this energy. Absolutely. There was something going on in the background. Like, you know that crow energy that was in the reverse, you guys? Okay? Someone paid her. Okay? Someone paid that crow. Crone. I just call her the crow.